Hey, this is me starting 10 conversations, and today I really don't feel like it. I'm not in the mood. I feel a little bit ill, to be honest. Second week in a row that I wake up tired, even though I don't go to bed late or anything, and I take occasional naps throughout the day. I just want to record this video for you guys as my clients for motivation. Sometimes we just don't feel like doing things, but there are a few things really important when you want to grow business on LinkedIn. And starting 10 conversations a day is probably the most important task. So I have been recording two openers already, but I recorded the tabs individually. And every time I close the tab, the recording stopped. Now I record the window. So it should be good to go. And yeah, I'm just thinking out loud to see what I come up with, what kind of opener. And this is the third. Stood out was 5 a.m. club. Talk about web dev, specialized in WordPress. Cool. Do I need to check out the website? Maybe. We're going to select companies as an ad hoc with the web dev. Times playing the role of fractional CTO. So what stand out to me is a little bit of a disconnect because sometimes he is a fractional CTO, but he focuses on WordPress. So when I think about WordPress, it's usually not that super, like developers that are super experienced. But if you look at this guy's history, he's a pretty serious developer. So that's just a little bit of a disconnect. I have extensive development experience working with various agencies for WordPress, React. We process-driven approach to development. These processes have enabled the consumption outcome, long-lasting partnership. Hey, let's chat. Cool. So I think that this is where I found him. He commented, the pleasure of working with an any day team for the development of a new website. Sam was attentive. For over 3 years, Sam and I worked closely together, building development services and delivering dozens of successful projects at any day. So it's any day, any day. Okay, here he was just the lead. Okay, he's Korean. He lives in Canada. There's really not a lot that I could say here. I mean, the guy's not posting. He does have a lot on his profile. Yeah, what do I say? That hashtag. Take in your. So I'm just gonna say you're techie. You're techie. Uh, you're techie. I used to be one, so all of you are rock stars. If you are rock stars, seems like okay. With label contract developer. So complement, right? Always a good thing. I like how you focus agencies mainly in Canada. That's what I want to ask. Do you work with clients anywhere? Cool. So this is actually true. I do have a buddy who moved to Toronto in October. So that is the personalized. Last line, hey, 5 a.m. tech in your headline stood out. You're techie, I used to be one. So all of you are rock stars. Like how you focus on agencies in Canada. Okay, cool. Next, Christopher, you must live in the present. Okay, I'm not going to read all of that. Professor and coordinator of business management and entrepreneurship from school business. Okay, I'm not sure if this is a prospect, to be honest. Exposing a little bit, self-employed. Okay, cool. So he is professor and he has a business. The change was inspired by a need to create positive change through authentic leadership. We focus on current and aspiring leaders and provide them with a shared community leadership, coaching, business consulting, and impact. Okay, cool. Cool. Communities, he's a founder, simple way to buy and sell business, wealth advice. Okay, I like this profile. November, one of the most exceptional teachers I've had, with deep knowledge and professional set apart. Teacher, it's a mentor, inspiration, direct. So this is not someone who just goes to school, I think. Look for someone who will guide you with valuable, straightforward feedback, push to reach your potential. Chris is the one. Okay. Chris is very committed to his teaching practice and the coordination of the business management and entrepreneurship program. Academic chair. Okay. Okay. So pretty nice combo. Presto. Pretty nice combo between, and I want to mention this, professor, manager, business development, and entrepreneur in residence. And what you're building will lead. Pretty nice combo between your professor work and what you're building will lead us change. Sold book of business upon exit. Okay, let's create some small business. That's like my inspiration is so low at the moment. So pretty nice combo between your professor work, what you're building with lead gen, lead plus change. What else can I say? It's not really posting, doesn't really get engagement. Still learning. Oh, look at that. There we go. Seems like you're the content here building. Seems like you recently got active with content on here and building a bit of personal brand for yours. I didn't even use his name, by the way. I don't want to edit it. So let me edit it. Let me edit it. It's a rule. It's a rule that I have. You have to include someone's name. There we go. Seems like you recently got active with content on here, building a bit of personal brand for yourself. Yep. I think it's definitely the place to be. You're up to. And then Ottawa. I'm just gonna copy the thing that I sent to Sam about my buddy moving to Canada. And come on then. Come on then. Why don't you? Why don't you? Copy, copy, copy. Let's go. You just. But I recently moved to Toronto, by the way, is Ottawa. Where is Ottawa? Where to visit? There we go. There we go. I'm really not happy with these today, but gotta get something all right. And we're probably gonna get, even from these ones, 2 or 3 positive replies. Leadership coach and consultant, education consultant, speaker, trainer, educator, founder, mentor. Okay, someone who's doing a lot. DKG, the Delta Kappa Gamma Society International. I have a feeling that this is something related to a university. In order to be appointed by to serve on international leadership development committee. Okay, so that's just a committee. Leadership coach, Avagian. That's an interesting name. Independent consultant. So she does coaching and consultancy work. Coaching.com. Coaching.com. Cool. Let's endorse some of her skills. This is a year ago. I'm writing to heartily recommend Doctor for any position that involves leadership, education. Okay, so this is low-hanging fruit for me. I will just mention this, even though it's a year old, it's really relevant to what it is that she does now. Retired educator. Okay, what I will use is this is my inspiration. If this thing opens, let's go. I want to send her a message and move on with my life. As a leadership coach and consultant, I help new and emerging leaders create work-life harmony by overcoming self-doubt, questioning leadership challenges, adapting to challenging landscapes, and bringing communication barriers down. Okay, cool. Would be nice LinkedIn if I could send her a message. There we go. Nice testimonial. What is her name? What is her name? Marie. Shows you got some skill. Come on. Okay. What else is she posting? Posted. 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 She is, but not really getting traction yet. You've been posting. You've been posting for a while, I see. And then she's also from Canada. Kelly. Okay. Nice testimonial from Marisol. You've got that, Marine. Definitely shows you've got some skills. You've been posting for a while, so you're getting traction quickly. LinkedIn. Yep. LinkedIn is definitely the place to find and attract coaching and consulting clients all year round, by the way. So there we go. Cali is sunny all year round, by the way. Is that true? Cool. Move on to the next. We don't think. By the way, that business name, it stood out to me, but I didn't want to spend too much time on it. Helping accounting firms get qualified leads from Google Ads. Okay, I like how clear this is. Proud that. I mean, if someone tells us they are proud about something, that we just have to pick it out. It's low hanging fruit. Proud dad and husband to amazing wife and your paid search therapist. Okay. Posting, not getting any engagement. He's been doing this thing for almost 10 years, head of paid search. So I think that business isn't really going his way because this year he took a jobby job. 2024 has been a difficult year for a lot of solopreneurs. So paid search, paid search, paid search is really into the paid search world. Let me just endorse this top of the class. That's okay. Cool, 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 cool. So yeah, I would just compliment on his focus, and also there should be something about family in here because I just don't want to think. I just don't want to think. Yeah, I think I will use that one. I can't even spell anymore. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, beautiful. I like how clear your positioning. Romario. I like how clear your positioning is. And many ads experts go abroad. Yeah, I like how clear your positioning is, Romario. Too many ad experts go abroad. Seems like you're also actively posting on here. When did you? There are a lot of opportunities on LinkedIn. You're a proud husband, and that go. Not sure if there's anything. Can't wait to have one of my own. So can't wait to have that. Have that. That's what I want to say myself. So cool. So actually, I mean, I want a family. So if this is honest, that's good enough for me. Two more. Just two more to go, and we are done. So, Rebecca Waker, fractional people ops. Is it time to scale up your business, HR growth, talent strategy, scalable ops, change management? Companies I've worked with, there's banks. Okay, so it seems like she focuses on banks, growth, scalable advisor, fractional people, human research lead, change management, talent, founder, CEO, London, thank you. What the hell does she do? I have no idea. Third person about section, expert in organizational growth, people and change management with 15 years of. Okay, amazing contract. 7 reasons corporate cultures drive growth. I will probably comment on her posts. It seems so. The vibe that I'm getting from her profile is that she understands the value of LinkedIn and she is showing up, but she doesn't really have an idea of what she's doing. Maybe she hired someone to help with setting up her profile, right? Because I mean, she's writing third person, so probably, but it's yeah, it's pretty bad. So as a vibe, what can I say? Post 6 days, 4 days, 2 hours. So she posts about 3 times a week. Seems the business is 3.5 years old. Okay, I always say you go like that performance. Okay, cool. Cool. So she's from England, most likely. So what will I say? I will compliment her on her focus on the financial sector. So 10 years at a bank, fintech, new ventures, OC, derivatives, blah 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 blah. There's a whole lot of blah 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 blah. And I will just open this because somehow my messaging tab is acting strange. So when I come to this guy, there we go. There we go. So hey, well, I want to say something like nice to see your focus on fintech, but I also want to say I like your approach to LinkedIn. Well, I can do both of those things. Hey, nice to see your focus on the financial sector, and I is probably gonna go away again. So I don't even finish my sentence. Has this thing opened? Yeah, there we go. And I see focus on the financial sector, and I like your approach to LinkedIn. And I like your approach to LinkedIn. The headline caught my eyes a few days ago, so I figured to connect. Some people would say, oh, leave a spelling error, like a grammar mistake or spelling mistake on purpose. So let me just do it, just for the sake of it. Hey, Rebecca, nice to see your focus on financial sector. I like your approach to LinkedIn. Your headline caught my eye. Seems like you got some help with your profile and content. Is that? Seems like you got some help with your profile content. Is that right? And so she's from Toronto. She's from Toronto. So what are we doing? We gotta go to Sam. Good old Sammy Sam. Copy that last line. That is so cheeky. But I'm not creative today, as I said. So I'm just gonna make it easy for myself. Copy. Get it to me right away. There we go. Buddy of mine moved to Toronto, by the way. Any good restaurants you recommend? So there we go. And last one, last but not least, Jonas. Check yesterday. Yeah, your headline caught my eye, so figured to check out your profile yesterday. I want to compliment him on his branding because it looks really sleek, professional. Lost in German finance bureaucracy, simplified to get our partners and finance consultations, live with the experts. Okay, so you focus on experts in Germany. So, I mean, I would just give him a compliment. That is exactly what stood out. He doesn't have, okay, he has an about section. So, I mean, after this, I'm just going to be so happy because this is just sucking my energy today. I really don't want to do this, but we have to. Committed to the cause. So, deadline caught my eye. So, figured check your profile. And branding looks pretty sleek. So, he helps experts in Germany. He's from Germany. Okay, it's a Polish name, so I think he's from Poland originally. There's the effect, cultural studies, no testimonials. Let me endorse our new friend. They're the area manager, training coach, career self, and financial. Okay, self-employed, self-employed, self-employed. This is empower and inspire from financial. Hey, and blue and black is pretty good. It's a movement. Made it my mission to empower experts. Low hanging fruit. Low hanging fruit. Really uncreative. Seems like you focus on experts in Germany, right? Where you have an expert as well. And then what I will do is, well, I suppose don't really get engagement. He has a pretty small network by the investment specialist. I will probably just leave it at that. So that's it for this video. Good luck with your own openers. Even if you don't feel creative or whatever, don't make excuses. Just start with 2. You have a little bit of momentum, go for 5, and then an hour later, maybe come back 2 hours later, do another 1, 2, or 5, and just get it off the to-do list. Cool. Good luck. See you in the next one.